This is ESPN Cricinfo Top Action of the Day, powered by Star Sports. I'm Rana Kapoor with Ajit Agarkar, and a lot of action in just one session because Mohammad Shami decided to show up in the second innings as he tends to. So let's pick our first couple of moments. They're both from session number 1. And first up, it's Shami getting the South African captain bowled. Now, I think it's a special bit of pleasure when a fast bowler sees a batsman shouldering arms and then gets a stump cartwheeling. What's happened there, Ajit?
I mean, obviously there was a little bit of reverse on offer. I think the balls come back, perhaps hit a crack a little bit, but it's just the length that Shami starts bowling. Or sometimes when the pitch is a bit low, he bowls quite straight, and batsman is caught on the crease a lot of the times. You're not quite sure whether to come forward or back. Same with Faf, tried to leave it on length, forgot it's Vizag and not Durban. It was never going to bounce over the stump, and once it came back in, he was, I think, too late to do anything about it. Maybe a little bit of misjudgment. I mean, you can leave. You would probably think that he could get hit on the pads, but exceptional piece of bowling. He just found his rhythm at that point. You saw that third day when Shami bowled, or the fourth day when he bowled in the morning, found his rhythm back, and you could see that in the second innings.
Does everyone else get more excited when a batsman leaves and then gets bowled? The keeper, the slips, they come to the bowler thinking he's done something extraordinary. Do you get that? Did you ever have that feeling?
Not really. Not really. I mean, you want me to get excited again? No, look, it's again, he has foxed the batsman.
Yes.
So it gives you pleasure as a bowler when it works. You've got the ball in the right place, and you made a good player make a mistake. So gives you pleasure. I mean, any which way you hit the stumps as a bowler, you'll feel happy.
In the 27th over, Jadeja had a lot of pleasure. He managed to get 3 wickets, which effectively just sealed the deal. It's not like Shami's spell hadn't done the damage already, but Aiden Markram looked South Africa's best batsman at the time. Excellent return catch and a couple of classic Jadeja on Indian pitches, LBWs. Let's start with that cotton bowl, because that's something special on Jadeja.
Yeah, I think in my opinion he's the best all-round fielder in the world. I don't think there's too many. I can't think of anyone who comes close to him anywhere in the field, whether it's close in or in the outfield, and off his own bowling as well. Just made it look very easy, but incredible piece of fielding, and just exactly what you get from Ravindra Jadeja. Consistency. Obviously relies a lot from the variations that happen from the pitch, but he's so consistent and straight that if a batsman does make a mistake and there is a bit on offer from the pitch, he's always likely to get wickets in these conditions. So really good performance, and keeps 200 test wickets. It's a phenomenal achievement.
Yeah, I mean, 8 for 70 at that stage, South Africa. You thought the business would be wrapped up in the first session itself, but there was fight that was shown by Dane Peat and Senuran Muthuswamy. And our last bit of action from this test match is Dane Peat getting to a maiden test 50, something that he would remember. Perhaps deservedly something sweet for him to remember this test, but otherwise it's been a tough test for poor Dane Peat.
All that anger of getting whacked around the park in a couple of innings has come out while he batted really well. You saw, I mean, the conditions throughout this test didn't change as much as they usually do in India. I mean, okay, they started keeping low, it spun a little bit, but you expect on the 5th day to it being a lot more difficult. Once the ball was a bit softer, you could see that the players who applied themselves could still get runs on it, and he showed that in the second inning. So something to take back from this test match, which has otherwise been a tough one for him.
All right, thank you very much, Ajit Agarkar. An excellent test match for India. Tough one, like Ajit says, for South Africa. And on day 5, this wraps up our ESPN Cricinfo Top Action of the Day, powered by Star Sports.